All right, so here are all of the finished pieces of the little pullover crop top sweater I am making. So, just as a reminder up to this point, you will want to have 2 sleeves. I did it with 20 rows, oops, let me get us. I did 20 rows of this sort of gappy stitch, followed by 1 row of half double crochet, and then 4 rows of front post double crochet, back post double crochet for that ribbing. And those are the sleeves. And then over here are the 2 body pieces. So after these dry, I'm blocking them right now. I'm gonna sew them all together and you'll be able to see me do that, and then you'll see what it looks like as a full sweater. Okay, so everything has dried. It has been fully blocked. So now I've got dry sleeves and dry body pieces. At this point, we are going to begin putting together this little crop top sweater. So what you're gonna wanna start with is figuring out which side's the front. If you didn't mark it in the beginning, it's easy to figure out because it always begins with a ridge, one of your ribbed stitches. There'll be a little edge and then the rib. So this is the front because on both sides there's the edge and the rib. And then this one, same thing. If you turn it over, you can see it's an edge, a space, and a rib, but on the front it's just edge, rib. So we're gonna put these 2 together. So you're going to take from the corner into where you want your shoulder to end, leave your space for the middle, and then come back and start at the other end. Starting at the ends is your best bet, and crochet in until you're at that marker. So I'm just gonna grab an alternate colored yarn so you can see where I am gonna crochet from and to. All right, so I've got this yarn that I previously dyed in another video. I'm just gonna cut a couple of lengths of that so that I know where I'm going. Line my stuff up again, fold it in half. And then I just like to tie those off, and that is going to help me line it up on the other piece. So I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these squares. So then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is where these 2 need to line up. So I'm just gonna tie them together so I know where to end. Then I'm just gonna tie those together. And I will leave this part open and just do some single crochets to connect those together. So to do that, I am going to just get a length of yarn, and then I'll just come in through the top there. So you could single crochet or slip stitch. You could also sew it up by hand with just a whip stitch around these pieces. I just like crochet because I already am crocheting the whole project. Might as well secure it together with crochet as well. I should also clarify, I don't think I even mentioned it previously in the video, you have to make 2 of everything. So on camera I only made 1 of each, the 1 sleeve and 1 body. You need to make 2 of each, so you have 2 sleeves and 2 body pieces. And since we finished off the body pieces with this half double crochet, it makes it so much easier to put these guys together. And then I'm just going to do 1 additional stitch, and I'll grab my scissors and just pull that. And now that is secured. Now I'm going to flip over my object, my sweater, and I'm gonna do it again, this time on the other side. So once you crochet those 2 top shoulder pieces together, go into your bathroom and try it on. Make sure you don't need to add any more stitches because you might find the neckline is really, really not how you wanted it. So you're better off trying it on at this point, finding out something's off and fixing it versus getting it all sewn together. So that's what I'm gonna go do, and then once I've confirmed that that fits the way I like, for the shoulders anyway, I will come back and show you what to do to finish the collar and to add those sleeves. Okay, great. So my pullover fit just how I wanted it. I was looking for a cropped sweater to wear over my dresses, and this is exactly the size that I want. So now I'm going to just spread it out. This is the seam. This is the side the world will see once you're finished, and this is the wrong side. So spread it out, nice and flat, and then take your sleeve, which should be blocked out well, and then find the front of your sleeve. So same thing as with the front of the sweater piece. The ribbing, is where you're going to be able to tell where the front and the back is. So this is the front, that's the back. So I'm taking my front, and I want the front to be facing away. So the front is this side, and then you have to take the half measurement, which is right there, and then spread it onto your table so you know where to go. So for this part, I'm not going to crochet it closed, I'm actually going to sew it closed after I mark where my middle is. So that's my middle. The reason I want to sew this part closed rather than crochet it closed is because I'm matching up two different directions here. These squares all go this way and these squares all go this way, so I need to just keep it tight and little. I don't want it to be super noticeable. I want it to be a subtle seam. So I'm going to take some more of that yarn. This time I'm going to have to cut a little length of it. And usually when I'm sewing something, I take double the length of the item I'm going to sew. And now I'm just going to take my yarn needle and my length of yarn, and I'm going to whip stitch. Okay, so I've attached both sleeves, and now it's time to turn it into some sort of sweater. So to do that, we're gonna fold it so that the right sides are touching. This means you want all of the seams you've made to still be on the outside of the shirt, sweater, whatever. And then fold your sleeves in half along that top seam, like so. And then we're gonna fold this guy here. And now what we're gonna do is stitch with a whip stitch all the way along this line. And then the exact same thing on the other side. Fold your sleeve in half. Make sure it's nice and symmetrical. And then whip stitch or blanket stitch. I think I'm gonna do a blanket stitch all the way like this. Okie dokie. Let's do it. Hey, also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos regularly. I would love to say every single Tuesday and Thursday, but recently it's pretty much been just on Thursdays. It's because I'm so last minute with my edits. I have 10 filmed tutorials. They're already filmed. 11! I have 11! 11 filmed tutorials, and I'm just very behind on editing. And there we go. There's the first side. You can see now the sleeve is attached with that nice little seam on the bottom side. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing over here. And when I am done with that, I will come back and we will finish with this collar. Okay, so I've got the whole sweater all stitched up. Sorry, I don't have a wide enough angle to show you the whole thing spread out because the arms make it so wide. But what I'm gonna do now is turn it right side in. Okay, so I have determined that the sweater is beautiful and fits just how I wanted it. Now what I'm going to do up here is the same ribbed stitch that we have down here and on the cuffs. So I'm just going to begin by connecting my yarn. So chain one, and then we'll do half double crochets every third one. 1, 2, 3, and then crochet 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 2 together. And that's just going to begin to bring that neckline up a little higher so it's not quite such a drastic off the shoulder. Okay, so now that we've done those decrease stitches, I'm just going to show you what that looks like now. We did 2 rows where we decreased, and that made the neck go up, and now we're just going to do that rib stitch. So for the rib stitch, it's the exact same as we did at the beginning for the cuffs and for the bottom. Front post, double crochet, and then back post. And we're just gonna do 2, maybe 3 rounds this way. Probably I'll end up doing 3 if I can, but at least 2 just to make that rib stitch show up. And then I think we're almost done. After that, the only thing that we'll have to do is weave in all of the ends, as well as do 1 line of single crochet around the bottom, the wrists, and the neck. That just keeps everything else looking nice and tidy and tight and neat. Then we're going to have a fully completed crop top sweater pullover. So just front post double crochet, back post double crochet, all the way around the round. And if you don't know how to do a front post or a back post double crochet, no worries. I will put the little icon in the corner here so that you can click that video, and that's a tutorial on how to do that, front post, back post double crochet. I have that on my channel already. I actually have a lot of things on my channel, to be honest, so you should just go check that out anyway, because I am lots of fun. And although I'm a little spastic and a little bit last minute for the most part, I consider it to be lots of fun. And if you can have fun and learn something, then why not? So click on my channel, check out my other videos, and see what you can learn how to do today. So I'm just gonna zoom through the next 2 rounds, and once I am done the collar completely, I will come back and show you how to do the finishing touches on the wrists and on the bottom edge. Okay, so I'm just coming up to the end of my ribbing. I'm just going to swap over to a single crochet, and I'm going to do a nice tight single crochet all the way around that top. It's a little less than what I would put on, for example, the sleeves. So the sleeves, you can see, have 1 extra set, but that's okay because I don't want that there to be as wide. And now I'm just gonna go around the little single crochet in every stitch. Okay, so I've finished the collar. Let me zoom you out so you can see. So there is the top half of my sweater, and here's the bottom. It's really short because I wanted it to just be cropped. It's on purpose. So next, I'm going to go around the edges of the cuffs and the edges of the bottom with single crochet. I'll start with the bottom just because it's the easiest, and I'm going to just attach my string again to one of the ends that's already there. It'll make weaving in ends easier later. Do chain one, and then I'm just gonna single crochet all the way around. And there we go. So we have the neckline done, the wrists done, and the bottom edging totally done. I am going to try it on and see what we got.